Now, separately, we are going to know about the three types. First one, arteries. Over to you.
Large vessels carry blood from the heart to tissues of the body, carry oxygen-rich blood with the exception of pulmonary arteries. These walls need to withstand pressure produced when heart pushes blood into them.
Now, last class I said, to flow the blood, there should be some force, then only they will flow. It is the pressure, high pressure.
Yes.
Okay, through that high pressure, that blood flows. Then with that pressure, actually valve opens. That day I talked about the
Yes.
valve, na? Valve opens and they come from one chamber to other chamber. Okay, so to withstand that pressure, what it has? It has thick walls. Very important reasoning question. Okay, it has thick walls. Why? It needs to have thick walls to withstand or to bear. Withstand, you understand, na? To bear that pressure. Yes. Produced when heart pushes blood into them. That is very important point. Now, next thing, they carry, what is the function of artery? Then you will tell this one. It carry oxygen rich blood. Arteries carry oxygen rich blood in general. But there is one exception that is also very important. Pulmonary arteries, they don't carry oxygen rich blood. Only exception, they carry deoxygenated blood. So what is the conclusion? Normally arteries carry oxygen rich blood except pulmonary arteries. Very important question, this one. Mostly it comes. Next, another function of arteries, they carry blood from heart to the tissue. Now, answer to my question, why these arteries have thick walls?
Because they need to withstand pressure produced by when heart pushes blood into them.
One more time. Why do they have thick walls, arteries?
They have thick walls because they need to withstand the pressure
And
produced when heart pushes the blood into them.
now, writing time. Take out the notebook. Answer only you will write. First you write today's date. Today's date is 18th, right?
Yes.
18/5/26. Little fast.
Right. I have to write this all.
After writing, you will write arteries as a heading.
Then
And first point, my question answer. Only the answer. My question to you again, I repeat. Why do arteries have thick walls? Know the answer, right?
what?
You know the answer. Yes or no? You know, na? Write it down. Don't modify, write as it is there. Learn in that way. Don't modify now. See, you can take the learning time few seconds,
Yes.
but don't see and write. My next question. Mention the functions of arteries. Can see once, no problem. Then you will tell me without seeing.
Okay.
Function of arteries. First point, function. They carry
oxygen-rich blood, but pulmonary arteries carry deoxygenated.
excellent. And one more function, I said functions. No need to write, wait. Then another function,
They carry blood to the tissues of the body.
from heart to the tissue. From heart to the tissue means throughout the body, right? Now you are going to write the second point, this one. Carry oxygen-rich blood with the except pulmonary arteries. Then, and you have to underline that word pulmonary arteries, that exception. Done. Now we'll move to capillaries.
Complete.
Now one more thing that you have to keep it is the large vessel, okay? They are large. Okay. Now capillaries, they are the smallest blood vessel. Multiple choice question in Olympiad. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels. Yes, over to you. Can you please read?
Capillaries, smallest blood vessels. Walls are only 1 cell thick and very narrow. Important for bringing nutrients and oxygen to tissues and absorbing CO2 and other waste products.
Carbon dioxide and other waste products. So what is the function? Function of capillary, first of all, this is very important. It's the smallest blood vessel, very thin, very extremely thin. That is why it is the smallest blood vessels. Okay? And as it itself is thin, so what happens? Its walls also no need to be thick, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is also thin and very narrow. Okay, that we understood. Now the last point, function. What is the function? Read once. Function.
Important for bringing nutrients and oxygen to tissues and absorbing CO2 and other waste products.
Thus, it is a link, as we read it before, between arteries and veins. From arteries, it is carrying, then to the carrying and putting to the tissue, and from the tissue again, it is taking away all these waste materials again back to the heart. Okay, it is a connection point or connecting point. So next, capillaries will be your heading, underline. You are going to write only one sentence, only the function. Mention the function of capillaries. Tell me without saying before writing.
Important for bringing nutrients and oxygen to tissues
And
absorbing CO2,
carbon dioxide, that is CO2, and
other waste products.
okay. So you can start from here, bringing nutrients. Okay, no need to write this important food. Done. Capillary is done. Now we are coming to veins. Today onwards, I will give you homework. Okay. First day I didn't give you any homework.
Completed.
Finish writing? Writing done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one thing you have to mention, wherever you have written artery heading, just in bracket you write large vessel. In bracket near to that. Large vessel. What will you write near to the capillaries?
Smallest vessels.
Smallest. Yes. Very good. Now veins. What we know about veins for deoxygenated blood, right? They carry.
Yes.
Yes, that we know already. So over to you. First you read.
Once blood has passed through the capillary system, it must be returned to the heart, done by veins. Walls contain connective tissue and smooth muscle. Largest veins contain one-way valves that keep blood flowing towards the heart.
Mm.
Many found near skeletal muscles.
Mm.
When muscles contract, blood is forced through veins.
Okay. Now here, how the blood flow that was for the arteries due to the high pressure, right? Just to due to the high pressure, right? But how in the veins blood flow from the tissue it takes, na? The tissue is related to the muscles. Muscles, or when you move, or internally also muscles what contract and relax. Okay.
Yes.
So when that muscles contract, those blood, okay, the deoxygenated blood, that one, impure one, comes through capillaries and again reach to the heart. Just try to imagine what I am telling. This happens through the vein. The blood flows due to the contraction of the muscle. And we know that physically outside of our body, when we move our hand and all, whatever body parts, that is due to the muscles contraction and relaxation. I think you know it. But internally, all the internal organs are doing it every time. So when they contract, the blood flows through that veins and then capillary again and goes back to the heart. So out of this here, what are the main thing you learn from here? If I ask you the summary, what is the function? I'll put the question. What is the function of vein? From the first point, you will tell me. First point.
Once blood has passed through the capillary system, it must be returned to the heart, which is done by the veins.
Okay, if you have to modify this sentence. The first function of veins, if I ask you, what does it do? It carries blood from the tissue to where? To the heart. Through in between this network of that the capillaries are there. Okay, so what it does it do? It carry blood from tissue to the heart through these capillaries. This will be your function. Okay, what type of these veins contain dash and dash?
Largest veins contain one-way valves.
Now, the walls of the veins contain connective tissue and smooth muscle. Have you heard the word about the smooth muscle and all that?
No.
No. Okay. No need to write now. Now, I'll tell you the third point. Largest veins contain one-way valves that keeps blood flowing towards the heart. Now, one question may come to your mind that the blood is coming from heart to the tissue or back to the heart. Why it reaches to the heart only, not here and there? Because there is a valve, one direction valve. The God has made like that. It will not go here and there. Okay, one way direction, only one way direction. So largest veins contain one way valve. Valve is responsible for transportation. Okay, that keep the blood flowing towards the heart, not here and there. All right. Now, these type of veins are found near to the skeletal muscles. Skeleton is covered with muscles. This is the skeletal muscle. When muscles contract, blood is forced to the vein. So this flowing of blood is due to the contraction. Only one point you are supposed to write. It is your choice under veins. Then we'll refer to that. And which point you will take from here?
The first one.
Okay, you have to modify it. You cannot write. It is not a good sentence. How will you modify? My function.
Yes.
It is a function. Modify and write. Only the first one.
Should I write this? Carry blood from tissue to the heart through capillaries.
Very good. Yes. Veins. Veins word you should mention as a heading. Now the diagram, whatever we are telling you. See the connecting point. Till now, what we are talking about, the connecting point, right? You will see here. This side artery, this side veins. What is in the middle? These are what? These are capillaries. You can see it very clearly. Okay? The outlet, that is the arteriole outlet, this one, branch. Okay? Just you have a look, huh? These are the arteries, red in color. This side vein. Vein, that small outlet is known as venule. Venule. Okay, that is the arteriole. That is the venule, small outlet. Connecting point actually. Now this is vein. Now, if you see both sides, now I'm directly talking about arteries and veins. Huh? Arteries and veins. Here, these are the connective tissue you have heard now. Both connective tissue is present in both arteries and veins.
Yes.
Smooth muscle here also, smooth muscle there also. Okay. Endothelium, this is the upper part. This also there. All right. Okay. Then, what is that one extra? Acha. In middle, they have put again the capillary part. And it has also endothelium and the basement membrane. No need to remember whatever is there in your book, little bit extra only I'll make you write. Did you understand the whole thing? How these two things are happening and connected by capillaries?
Yes.
The whole picture is clear to you? How till now whatever we are talking? Alright, it's the same thing. So here one word smooth muscles and connective tissue present in both cases. So I am showing you it is ICSE syllabus only, but ICSE many book that is there. Some book it may have in your book, you may not have, but it is from ICSE. Okay, all right. So now I am moving to the next. All right. Now we look at your book. First, let us see from the book now. Then I'll take the other topic, and today we have to do the questions. Samad, I'm calling, no, sorry. Arab, right? My another class was Samad. Okay, Arab. Now you listen. Till where you have read in your last class, you have to start from there. Next to that. Take out your textbook.
Yes.
What is the last sentence you have read last class? The light, I think.
It also receives blood containing carbon dioxide from all the body parts and pumps it back to the lungs for purification.
Right. It is under, what is the heading?
Functions of the heart.
Now, what is the next topic?
How to keep the heart healthy.
Yes. Can you please, you know it already. Yesterday, last class in the heart, we have done it. But from the book, we have to refer now. Yes, over to you.
We should do the following steps. We should do the following to keep our heart healthy. Exercise daily for at least 30 minutes. Walk daily for at least 3 to 4 kilometers. Avoid sitting for a long time. Try to get up at regular intervals and walk for some time.
Yes.
Participate in outdoor activities or sports such as playing football, cricket, and hockey. Avoid junk food and fried food, which is bad for the heart. Always consume a balanced diet. Stay away from polluted surroundings. and stay happy and avoid stress.
Okay, all right. These are the how to keep your heart healthy, right? I don't think any explanation you need here. Do you?
No.
No, no. Very simple. Now move to the next topic. Hmm.
Blood. Blood
Wait,
is a
wait. Go to the blood vessel first.
I found blood.
Blood vessel. Today we started with blood vessel. So read that blood vessel.
Blood vessels are muscular tubes that carry blood throughout our body. A wide network of blood vessels is formed within the body so that blood can be transported to different parts of the body. There are three types of blood vessels.
Hold on. What is blood vessel?
Blood vessels are muscular tubes that carry blood throughout our body.
Underline that part. From your book, in your book.
I forgot to take. Underline.
Okay, now move to the next. Three types.
Arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries. Arteries are thick-walled blood vessels. They carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to other parts of the body. The largest heart artery in the human body is the aorta.
Underline. Function you already know. Put a bracket. What is the function of artery? Just now you read. Put a bracket.
The heart pumps oxygen-rich blood to the aorta. Veins. Veins are thin-walled blood vessels. These carry carbon dioxide-rich blood towards the heart from the different parts of the body. Two large important veins of the body include the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava.
Underline. And the first part was you have to put a bracket, the function of vein. Thin walled there, right? And artery was thick walled. Why? You have already written. And vein thin walled, right?
Yes.
Name to that one, vena cava, name to that. Can you read the sentence again?
Two large important veins of the body include the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava.
Write down this point. Learn the spelling now. Only this point.
We have to write it down.
Yeah, only that sentence. Vena cava. Two types of. Little fast. First you learn that sentence.
These veins bring carbon dioxide rich blood from the upper and lower portion of the body to the heart respectively. Capillaries. Capillaries are the finest and thinnest of the three blood vessels. They connect the arteries to the veins.
Anything else?
Factomania. If you were to arrange all the arteries, capillaries, and veins of one human being in a straight line, the line would stretch to about 100,000 kilometers, meaning a person's blood vessels could be wrapped approximately 2.5 times around the equator of the earth.
Okay. Now, here in capillaries, you did not underline anything. What you are supposed to underline in the book or put a bracket? Function, right?
Yes.
And thin, wherever it is written thick walled, thin walled, like that, this part you underline. And function as a whole, you put a bracket. What will be the distance? That one, the whole, all the blood vessels, if we stretch, underline that word. How much?
100,000 kilometers.
Okay, underline only that word. All right, then
Process of blood circulation. The continuous movement of essential nutrients, oxygen, and carbon dioxide between the heart and the rest of the body by blood through the blood vessels is called blood circulation.
what is blood circulation? Yes, put a bracket. Put a bracket and underline that word blood circulation. Now tell me without seeing, no need to write. What is blood circulation?
The continuous movement of essential nutrients, oxygen, and carbon dioxide between the heart and the rest of the body by blood through the blood vessels is called blood circulation.
One more time without seeing confidently.
The continuous movement of essential nutrients, oxygen, and carbon dioxide between the heart and the rest of the body through the blood vessels is called blood circulation.
All right. Put a bracket. Very important, huh?
Yes.
Next, what is the topic?
It's a diagram type of
Of.
blood circulation.
Okay. That day you remember the flow chart you have done?
Yes.
Yes. Now you no need to show me anything. Just you go through that and try to understand. 2 minutes. That diagram.
The one you gave or the one is
No. From the book. What I showed you that we discussed. Now it is your time. 2 minutes take to understand this diagram.
understood.
You understand completely that diagram? Or any doubt? Any doubt?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Can you only labeling part? Can you please read out in the diagram? Is anything like that?
Blood vessels carry carbon dioxide rich blood
Yes.
from different parts of the body to the heart. Heart pumps the deoxygenated blood received from the body to the lungs. Blood vessels from lungs carry blood containing oxygen to the heart. Heart pumps the oxygen-rich blood received from the lungs to other parts of the body. And then the lungs are labeled.
Okay, all right. Miss, you understood that. And whatever you have read, we have already discussed. Now, what is the next topic in the book?
Yoga for a healthy heart.
Hold on. Now we are again referred to the this one PowerPoint. Okay. Now we are referring to PowerPoint. Okay. Have you heard the word blood pressure? Have you heard it?
Yes.
Does anyone in your family has this blood pressure?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what blood pressure is. I have just heard the word.
Heard about it, right? So when there is a blood pressure, then we have to take some medicine to control that. Okay. Pressure means that pressure. All right. That means why this normal pressure is there. With that pressure, blood it opens the valve and blood flows from one chamber to another chamber, right? But
Yes.
it is a general thing. But if anyone's blood cannot flow, okay, smoothly, smoothing flow is not there, or easy flow is not there, then only this blood, we have to take some medicine so that that circulation of blood inside the heart, there is, it is not doesn't get hampered. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, that is what, due to blood, that is what, blood pressure. And we have to, even in the initial stage, if it is detected, the doctors ask us to, that one, some food item they restrict, and they ask to walk only. Okay, walk like that thing then. All right, now we are going to know why it is happening. Blood pressure, very common nowadays. After certain age, it happens. Okay, next, blood pressure. Let me read again. The heart produces pressure, we know that, right?
Yes.
Now the force of blood on the wall of the arteries is known as blood pressure. That is also normal. Now how it and hampers and all that, or how it helps, both way. Blood pressure decreases as the heart relaxes, but the rest of the circulatory system is still under pressure. Now here actually in this slide, I told you about some negative impact of heart blood pressure when it is getting some obstacle to flow from here to there. But here they have mentioned what is blood pressure actually. They are asking what is blood pressure. Now tell me, what is blood pressure?
The force of blood on the wall of the arteries is known as blood pressure.
Force of blood, here two word is very important. One is artery. Main one word, arteries. You have to mention. The force of MCQ, blood pressure occurs where? The force of blood on the walls of the arteries is known as what? Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Now, this blood pressure, what do you think? Always it is there, or sometimes it get relaxed or little bit ease. Now,
Relax.
yeah, blood pressure when it decreases. Read the last point.
Blood pressure decreases as the heart relaxes, but the rest of the circulatory system is still under pressure.
Yes, with minimum pressure is required actually, otherwise blood will not flow, right? But it is not that much above, right? Now from here you are going to write what is blood pressure, only that. Tell me fast without seeing, then start writing.
The force of blood on the wall of the arteries is known as blood pressure.
Yeah, quick. Pressure, you just underline it. When you will write, is called blood pressure. The blood pressure was underline. You have to underline. Do you want me to show you?
Yes, again. Okay, done. Completed.
Is that blood pressure topic is mentioned in your book?
No.
No. So we will just only know. I'll not go into such detail. Okay. How much is required? I told you. Now, so our that blood vessel part is over. Now what is left? Circulatory system. What is left?
Circulatory system.
Parts are there, right?
Yes.
What is heart, blood vessels, and blood? Which is left? Now, blood is left, right?
Yes.
Yes, blood is left. Okay. Now can you plus before I show you, can you tell me about blood?
Blood is, I don't know what.
Last part, huh? This is the last part. Huh? Anything about blood, which you what as you know.
I don't know.
You didn't read the book.
I did, but it didn't give what is blood.
I'm not asking what is blood. I am asking whatever you know about blood. That you tell me.
There are white blood cells and red blood cells.
Okay. I also told you something.
Blood carries
Ah.
vitamins, I mean nutrients, to
Okay.
other parts of the body.
All right.
Oxygen-rich blood is called oxygenated blood, and carbon dioxide-rich blood is called deoxygenated blood.
Okay.
And
Can you tell me the different parts of blood? Blood, what does consist of? RBC. This word is there. RBC.
WBC.
And
I have to see that. Platelets.
plasma is mentioned in your book.
Yes.
Plasma. Okay. RBC. What is the full form of RBC? Find out.
Red blood cells.
Red blood cell is written or something else?
It's just written 3 types of blood cells: RBCs, WBCs, and platelets.
Full form of RBC.
It's not given here.
Okay. All right. Then I will. So now we are referring from here little bit. Then last 10 minutes I have to do the questions I kept. Okay. Ready for you today. And next class I will show almost all topics almost done. More than 70% is done. Little bit only left. I'll show a small video next class starting. Then we'll continue. Right? Small video. Because biology, this part we can proceed with the video more clearly. Okay. First question is what? What percent of your body is blood?
8%.
How much blood do we contain?
On average, 4 to 6 liters. We contain about a pint of blood for every 15 pounds of body weight.
Depending on the body weight, this vary amount. Okay. Now coming composition of blood. Slowly we are going. Read out. Composition. What is written? First
What percent of your blood is cellular? 45%. What percent of your blood is plasma? 55%.
55%. Cellular means this RBC and WBC. Right? Cellular means RBC and WBC. That is 45%. And plasma means that platelets and all part. This is 55%. Okay?
Yes.
This is the information. Now we are coming to know in detail about blood. Okay? Yes. Over to you. Blood.
Composed of plasma and blood cells. Types of cells are red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets.
Platelets. Okay. Hold on. So blood is composed of what?
Plasma.
Blood is composed of what?
Plasma and blood cells.
Now what we come from here, come to know from here, these cells means these blood cells, okay, are of 3 types. What are they?
Red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets.
Platelets. Platelets. Right?
Yes.
It you already know. No need to write this one. Now coming for another about plasma. We are going to know now about plasma. Color is
Raw colors.
oh
90% water.
10
10% dissolved gases, salt, nutrients, enzyme,
hormones, Only know the name now. Wastes and proteins. Right?
Yes.
This is it doesn't come under the type of cells, blood cells. It is different part, but it is also a component of blood. That is the plasma. So from here, you are, as plasma is mentioned in your book.
Yes. It's not given in detail, but it's written. The fluid part is called as blood plasma.
So here you are going to write plasma. Next point. Put a star. It is not mentioned in your book. These are the extra. You are going to write its composition. Last point only. First you did it, then you have to write without C. It composed of 90% water and remaining 10% is what? Both. 90% water, then you'll write 10% all other things. So 90 plus 10 is 100.
Yes.